My mic was off. Wow. Well, at least it was caught 10 minutes in the video. Let me pause for a second. Right, so there's a video with Kazu, King of Fighters 15. I might have to redo the video just because there's no voice audio for it. I'm not sure if I should release it or not. But other than that, there was a half of a dawntrail that doesn't have audio for side quests. Glad I caught it when I did though. I really gotta check this thing every single time. Anyways, why so big eyes adventure? Do you want to try rot tea of Ragnarok for yourself? Sorry, Betty gave it all to Swipro stick. You will just have to wait until the next harvest. I guess I could post the video and then do a sequel video with audio. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, what is temperate 2? To do? It is so near yet so far away. Ireland Patrick Lowlander, she told... Oh wait. She told post-worn friend about the beautiful water weed of Marsh Ligacot. And pot-sworn friend says she wants to study it close eyes. But water weeds grow at the bottom of the water, and Temprick can't fish walk. Can't ask post-one to collect it herself either. It would go against the pot pacts. You wouldn't happen to be a talented fishwalker, would you? You're a talented fish breather too? Then you are the perfect lowlander for the job. Need to gather 3 types of water weed from Marsh Likaka. Pugsley leaf is a pink and poison-looking fancy leaf. Is a lacy and lovely, and gaudy leaf is a super shimmer shiny. Please find them for Temperic. I didn't even know you could. Oh yeah, I do know you can go underwater here. I did a daily here. Did you find the waterweed? Wonder deeds. They're even more beautiful up close than they are in the water. Tim Patrick will show them to her post-swarm friend right away. They're sure to give her plenty of mind fruit. She is an expert at reducing nature, not only in pretty looks but in funny traits too. This waterweed has a very special funny trait. It changes color depending on the warmth of the water in which it grows, its exposure to light, or even over the long years. If she can craft dangle jewels that do the same, they will surely sell for a potload of jingly shine. Ah. Say, Lowlander, can you deep dunk? Can you fish walk? Can you swim? Let Stowe Swix explain. She was out fishing with her friend when he dropped their only fish stick in the wet run. She came back to find another fish stick, but no fish stick can be found. There's only one thing for it. We need to find that fish stick that fell on the wet run. The problem is, Nobby likes deep dunking. Our safe suits are too heavy. Well, we can't take them off. It wouldn't be safe. Will you help us find our missing fish stick? Fish Mobby friend is waiting at the sunken ship upriver. If you could deep dunk into the wet run on our behalf, we would be thankfully indeed. You can wet walk. You'll help Mobby find his missing fish stick. Many thanks, Solander. Fish Mobby is lost without his fish stick. No fish means no happy time and no jiggly shine. If you could do Fisher Mobby this favor, you will be back paid for it, he swears. Is that... Oh, happy feels. It is. Thank you so much. Now Fisher Mommy can get back to fishing. And just in time, there are a lot of lovely, juicy fish sneak hiding in these waters. Fisher Mommy pulled up some splendid specimens before his fish stick went splish-splash. Stotix took our catch back to Earthenshire to trade for Jingly Shine. Tell Slowstick Lowlander helped Mobby friend and she will surely share our Jingly Shine with you. You found the fish stick. Ah, those sticks can't thank you enough. Moblins like us tend to stray away from the water. The thought of deep dunking is scary at the best of times, but deep dunking around those wrecks, the souls of no return we call it, is especially cockneys. It's full of spiky stones and boat bits. Many are the adventurers who hear whisper words of the city of gold and sail upriver in search of it. Knob Bobby knows where the adventurers go, into the river, perhaps over the bellies of the beasts. But their boats all end up in the same place, smashed on the spiky stones. But that is why the shoals of no return are such a splendid fish spot. All the broken boat bits not only slow down the river run, but provide a lot of hidey holes for the fish to hide in. It just goes to show every gloom cloud has a glimmer lining. I mean, yeah, there's always a silver lining. Okay. I'm so mad my mic was off. Okay. Hello. Oh, hold on, my mic's caught on something. There we go. We are doing dawntrail side quests, and we're starting with the corn servant again because we're in a new area. Yeah. So we meet again. You're looking well, my friend. Unfortunately, there is at least one ex-sparrow here who is not well, and so I am come to offer them succor and sustenance. Alas, my words yet lack the strength to reach them. Might I prevail upon you to help them in my stead? They're right this way. There is something peculiar about the growl of his stomach that troubles me. Say, you're the companion of the third promise, aren't you? I've heard tales of your great strength and valor. Though I aspire to do great things, much like you, I fear I've not the stomach for it, quite literally, in fact. My family is constantly telling me I must eat meat if I'm to build my strength, but my stomach protests every attempt. I simply cannot digest it. A sensitive stomach, is it? What he requires is something fulfilling and nutritious, yet suitable for a delicate constitution. I need but take a generous helping of my corn, raise it to a gentle boil, and there, this corn porridge should do nicely. A porridge made from corn. Even my stomach should be able to handle such a dish, and it looks quite delicious. Thank you. Everyone was so insistent that I find a way to consume meat. I never gave thought to alternatives to build up my strength. You've given me much to think about. It is well that his stomach is amenable to my corn-based cuisine. How vexing it must be, struggling to eat food, knowing full well it disagrees with you, and ultimately having little to show for your efforts. But by adjusting his diet, he may yet find his own path. That it should be potentially paved with corn makes it all the sweeter, I say. Speaking of paths, I must follow mine elsewhere, for the clarion call of hungry bellies beckons once more. Stay well and stay fed. I love the corn servant. So random. Okay. Did not expect there to be a little lake here. Why, if it isn't Yo, the forest blessed me, for I need a mighty warrior to help keep my recruits sharp. And who better to do that than one of the Third Promise's retinue? Their training is due to start in Hoja to the south. If you're ready and willing to show off your skills to a few eager hunters, we'll be waiting for you there. Welcome, Yo. It's good you came. I was beginning to worry my Bostral Brax would become bored, and bored prey makes for boring sport. Is that surprise I sense? What else did you expect? Summon the brethren of Braxton, train the beasts to our namesake to fight alongside them. Me, for one. Now go on. Show these skins what a real fighter is made of. I don't expect any quarter from you. Oh, I may die. Oh no. Great start. Okay. I'll do another quest while I... Maybe I should open my coffer gear for level 92. That might make all the difference. Although part of me is saving it for my healer. You're one of Work Lamont's companions, aren't you? Stout of arm, fierce of melon. Yes, I think you might be just the person I'm looking for to take care of a little pest problem. Since the storm raged through these parts, we've seen a marked increase in the number of ill-tempered manatees. If left unchecked, they could prove a threat to the forest's natural balance. Normally, I'd send a group of our own to take care of them, but we're short-handed at the moment. I reckon you could do the culling of a pair of hunters, though. So I'll ask you to rid us of 2 of these nuisances. You can find them to the south of our village. And good luck, though I doubt you need it. Oh, I have some serious lag. I'll come back for you. You're back, and much quicker than I thought you'd be. You've made a difference today, even if you can't tell at a glance. Those things are ravenous, and mindlessly engulf smaller prey to sate their bottomless hunger. Normally, larger animals would keep their numbers in check, but there are far fewer predators stalking the woods since the storm. This has given the manatees a chance to flourish, but at the expense of everything else. Of course, the natural inclination of living things is to reproduce, but nature's rests on a delicate balance. Maintaining that balance is only one of a hunter's duties. Today, you helped us restore a small bit of harmony to the forest, and I hope you gained a deeper understanding of our relationship to the land we call home. I'm honored to have worked with one of Woklamont's own. Oh, hello. You look like you can handle yourself. Please, if you can spare a moment, I desperately need your help. You see, one of my friends said he was going fishing in a sea note, but hasn't come back for quite some time. While the right sea note can be quite bountiful, they naturally attract all sorts of hungry beasts. I'm worried something terrible has happened. I don't know which one he went to, but I'll ask that you search Ixraxtisor to the east of the dirigible landing. I have another one in mind for myself. Hopefully you'll be at one of them. I owe you my life, although I guess some of that is owed to my friend for sending such a strong fighter. Either way, we'd best leave before the scent of blood attracts even more creatures. Speak with me again at Exprax. I owe you my life, and make no mistake. Thank you for saving my friend. If you ever had arrived even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have happened. I'm sorry I caused all this fuss. I was just fantasizing about all the fish I'd bring home, and forgot there's a reason they call me the Crimson Sea Note. Suppose you might not have heard the legends behind the name, eh? Traveler, they're grim, and make no mistake. It's said that during the war with the Momo Jaw, the Sea Note used to be a burial place for our fallen. There are also stories of desperate people diving in to avoid capture by the enemy. In both cases, the monstrous fish of Ixrax Tisloy feasted and its waters would be stained red. Sometimes it's easy to forget the lessons our stories teach us, but there's a reason they persist. I won't go fishing again without proper escort. You have my word on that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one more time. How am I in range of that? Oh, the lag is killing me on this one. I gotta wait for a better internet connection to do that quest. Okay. Oh, hello. Did you come here to take a dip in the waters too? If you're as strong a swimmer as you look, then there's something I'd like your help with. What you see before you is a tusslori, or sea note as they're more commonly known, and it's far more vast than it appears from the surface. I've even heard that some are connected by underwater tunnels. This one is called Yexta Talatsatsori, and stories say that long ago, a swimmer with lungs like a fish made it all the way to a sea note to the northwest, but no one since has been able to swim that far. Apparently, he left a sack of coins at the bottom of the sea note to mark his arrival. If you think you're his equal, maybe you could retrieve it. I've been dying to know if the legend is true. I don't think I've ever been down here. This is cool. Okay, you see the lag. I certainly don't need to explain myself there. I really need a landline, is what I need. I've been doing this off Wi-Fi, which has been fine, but internet providers have changed, and it's just sometimes really spotty. No way around it. You're back. I tried to hold my breath until you returned, but that didn't last long. Anyways, did you find the coins? They were really there, so the two C notes were actually connected. So it's true. I tried swimming the tunnels myself once, but I had to turn back once I felt the water fill my lungs. Seeing you in action was truly inspiring. You know, I've even heard tell that some sea notes connect to the salt. I didn't believe it at first, but now it's not hard to imagine such a thing. Alright, my mind's made up. I'll be one of the first to reach the salt through a sea note. Who's going to be brave enough to find the coins? I leave it behind, eh? Greetings, traveler. If you aren't in a hurry to get to your destination, I have a situation on my hand that needs some help resolving. One of my apprentices is away on a job, but they've been gone for longer than usual. You might just be taking his time with the task, but I'd like you to check on him just in case. As much as I'd like to go myself, I have to keep an eye over the foundry. Could you do this for me? I sent him to the western region of Zunhoja, and assuming he followed my directions, you should be able to find him there. What do you want from me? What? Wukta-san sent you? You shouldn't be surprised I've been gone for so long. He's the one who gave me all this work. I can't even see the end of it. Say, maybe you could help me. I meant to spread this insect repellent around the trees, but if I did it myself, I'd be here till tomorrow. I'll take this area. Why don't you cover the trees to the southeast? I know you probably didn't come here to get your hands sticky, but I'm counting on you. This went much faster with 2 pairs of hands, and I thank you. I'm done here, so I think we can safely say that the forest is safe from hungry pests. You might be wondering why blacksmiths would care about the health of the trees, but you have to remember that weapons are made of more than just steel. Wood's a vital part of everyone, and the Fanged Foundry is in charge of all the green you see from one end of the autumnal horizon to the other. If we let the insects have their way, we wouldn't have a single usable haft or bow to our names. That's why an apprentice's most important duty is applying fresh coats of repellent from time to time. Any road, there's no more work to be done here, so I'd best get back to that worrywart. Be seeing you, traveler. There you are. My apprentice told me you helped him with his work. You didn't need to, but I think you all the same. I suppose now you know why he was out there in the first place. Now, we don't delegate the task to apprentices because we think we're above it. Spending time among the materials they'll be using gives them the knowledge to choose the right ones for the job. This goes for wood and ore both. That's why we do our work here, in the midst of nature's bounty. Few artisans can boast of having such intimate knowledge of their materials as the Exprel. That being said, perhaps I gave the lad too much to do this time around. Seems even I have much to learn, eh? Now go on and take this, a fair reward for fair work. Oh. I didn't see these two here. I thought this was the last one. You there, keen to do a good deed. I need to get a delivery to one of my apprentices, and none of my own are free to handle the task. We maintain the dirigibles in these parts, but my crew is also in charge of making sure the watchtowers are in top shape. Since the Great Storm, we've had to take special care to ensure they stay upright. I asked one of my new recruits to do a round of the towers, but he forgot to take his damn supplies. Hasn't been the first time either. Any road, there's 3 towers spread across Otomu horizon, and doubtless the light is near one of them. It'll be a bit of a trek, but who doesn't like a bit of fresh air, eh? There isn't a soul to be seen, but the dirt nearby has been recently disturbed. There is no one in sight, but you see fresh footprints following the road headed south. You're looking for someone from the dirigible crew. Well, I'm someone from the dirigible crew. As luck would have it. Did you need something from me? Supplies from the old man. Damn, I forgot them again. Haven't had a reason to use them yet, so I didn't even notice they were missing. Thank you for coming all the way out here. I don't have any coin to give you, but I know a few things an outsider wouldn't. For instance, this tower is called the Night Stalker's Shadow, and was built so we could keep an eye on the Mungu-cha in the valley below. It used to be garrisoned by warriors, but these days hunters use it to get a lay of the land and sight potential prey. But I don't care about all that. I'm just here for the view. I joined the dirigible crew in the first place so I could spend my days under the open sky, and coming to this tower is always the high point of my day. That being said, I still have to do my work if I want to stay on Qua's good side, especially after forgetting those supplies again. I won't return until this tower is as good as new. It'll make the view all the sweeter. Excuse me. There you are. Hope you didn't have to go from one end of the horizon to the other in your search. He's a good lad, but I always say he doesn't need to ride a dirigible on account of his head's already being in the clouds. But when he can focus, his work is solid, and I can't deny he loves the dirigibles as much as any of us. Even has potential to take over for me in time if he can stop being so careless. But enough about that. I'm sure you're eager for your reward, eh? Take this, and if ever you want to behold the forest in all its beauty, You're welcome to take voyage into the skies. Okay. Okay, cat. You there. I have work for you if you'll take it. I'll pay you, of course, quite well. I need you to collect 2 samples, equipment from Yex Lilic at the Frange Foundry and fabric from Bolin and at Lick Sprax. I can't go myself, as you can see. The damn dirigible shook like a buckling alpaca with every gust of wind. One step and I'm, Excuse me. You're here on behalf of the merchant. You wanted fabric samples, if I recall. I have them ready, so you can deliver them to him directly. Also, be sure to pass on my apologies that I could not meet the vast quantity requested. We are a self-sufficient people, you see, and do not produce goods with a mind to sell them in masses. Still, I hope what I've provided meets with his satisfaction. Be well. Wait. Worth it. You're here in the merchant's stead. Well, it's all the same to me. So go ahead and take this equipment modulated after the use by the lens guard. I reckon it'll suffice for his samples. And you tell him something for me. Tell him he's ordering too much. This place wasn't intended to take more than is needed by its bracks. That being said, I'm confident that what I'm giving him is of the highest quality. Well, go on then, and don't forget to deliver my message. Bleh. Oh, there's an ability I forgot I can use. Oh, I could have mixed that in with my rotation. This one right here. Anagrams, white paint, shit. That's a good spell. I might be able to do that quest. Oh, there you are. I'm feeling much better in case you were wondering. So, did you bring the samples? I'll have you know, I intend to count every last one of them. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for helping this deal go smoothly. As for the quantities, well, it's unfortunate, but I'll take what I can. And I do intend to count them, you can be sure. Goods from Xbox are usually acquired through negotiations with the X-Brawl. We can only purchase small amounts and they're usually brought all the way from the village. Their equipment is sturdy and reliable enough for hunters and soldiers alike, and their fabrics are light, breathable, and stylish. Any tribe would buy these, and in amounts approaching quadruple digits. So that's why I added a few more zeros to my order numbers this time. Alas, it seems I have to revisit my plans for mass production after I return to Tokyo. Well, speaking of which, there's still time until the dirigible departs. Suppose I suppose I should take a walk over solid ground while I can and try not to think of my return voyage. Once again, thank you for aiding in a profitable deal. Not as profitable as I had hoped, mind you, but you still deserve this for your efforts. Well, this may be even harder than the other one, but we'll see. You travel with Work Lamont, don't you? That means you must be strong, and strong is what I need right about now. These ruins tend to attract wild beasts, so we sent out regular patrols to check them from time to time. But as soon as I got here, I was overwhelmed. I managed to fight them off and escape, but my weapons broke in the struggle. I can't hope to finish my patrol now, unless I want to end up as some fiend's lunch. I hate to shirk my duty like this, but I have no choice but to ask you to patrol the area in my stead. Those things might still be lurking about. If you find them, I reckon you know what to do. You sense no hostile presence nearby. You're back. I heard the sound of battle, but all seems quiet now. Thank you. You wouldn't think it to see the ruins now, but this place used to be a vibrant village of gatherers. They took their bounty from the verdant nature around them. But they weren't a fighting people, and as our conflict with the Mumujal escalated, one by one they chose to find safety elsewhere, until their home was abandoned completely. Eon Asash means scars that remain, and this place is a scar we all bear. We keep the old buildings here as a reminder of the toll war exacts on us all, so that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Well, I'd better report to the hunters that all is well. Here, please accept this token of my gratitude. Okay, that's all the quests for this section of the map. I think I'm going to grind on dailies until I'm at least level 96, maybe get some gear. Just because it seems like it demands it now. I'm gonna try that fucking quest one more time. Then I'm gonna call it a video. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Fuck yeah. Well, they lasted longer than I expected, at least. Nothing's a better teacher than a bitter defeat, eh? I'll mend their hurts later, don't worry. The only lasting wounds will be their ego. Now, you probably have better things to do than humor an old man and his pets. Let's get back to Ixbrax and we'll see about getting you paid for your efforts. There you are, yo. Thank you for giving me a bit of your time today. The techniques we use to tame the forest beasts have been passed down through generations among the Exbrawl. You can imagine they were of great use to us during our war with the Momo-Jah. Even during these peaceful times, having a few animals at our beck and call makes our daily hunting all the easier. Of course, we don't need as many as before. So many of our companions were released back into the wilds. Even so, I can't let the knowledge of my forebears die with me. In quiet times as well, I must sharpen their fangs. That being said, my bracks seem less than keen to face intelligent foes, but I'm content to just have them hunt by my side. I may have tamed them, but that doesn't change their nature. Still, I reckon we've all learned something from you today, even me. You deserve this reward for helping me keep my own fangs keen. So I got Mamook, I got Shaloni, and I got Heritage Found. And Solution 9 left. That's not bad. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Nice and clean. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one, if I see you in the next one. Peace.